Allah. Enough is truly enough. Down marketed me. When I was in Khar, how they used to make me do chut ka pani, moot ka pani and splash me all over YouTube to defame me further because they didn't want to go behind the prison for the sex scam that they were running. And hi guys, how you doing? So I need to tell you about my weird experiences recently, like this morning. It was so strange. I've written it all down actually today because I'm like really pissed off. So, because I said Sonakshi will not be a part of the bung, these people, now, what are you doing in this live? I can record this on YouTube and upload it on my YouTube channel. I've come here to talk to you guys so that you give me your inputs without confusing me or even trying to confuse me, okay? So, because I said that Sonakshi will not be a part of the bung because all these people have stolen 35 movies of mine collectively. As you know, they put jinns in me and harass me to the core. I had jinns in me earlier also, which was sexually harassing me for the longest time. Now, somebody sent me a DM telling me that it was Shatrughan Sinha who raped you and used you as a sex toy amongst his circle, putting these jinns. Okay, this is the feedback that I've got from people. So they put the jinns in me and as you know what they did to me when these bastards, freeloaders were shooting in Jaipur. You know, they made me like sick for 15 days, can't get up from the bed, crying as if my father has died all over again and, you know, in deep depression. I didn't even make one work call and I've stopped making any work calls. I don't want to work. Work will have to come to me now. I'm not going to make any efforts. These people have become crorpatis, hacking my phone, stalking me and stealing stuff from me. So I'm not going to work. You come back and fucking give me all the compensation of all you've robbed of me. I'm not going to move an inch. Enough of that shit. I'm not your fucking PRO. Okay, so you remember that whole Jaipur episode where I was getting pissed and like, you know, they were making me masturbate and showing me visuals of Jaipur and doing all these freaky things to me. So then I've made all these videos on YouTube where I'm talking about how these people have been doing me wrong for the longest time and that they should be removing Sonakshi from the film. So I started getting messages on my Insta, direct messages from some ID with the name Sal Official. Okay, and this I started getting around 3 days back and I forwarded it to everybody, media, Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, everybody. And that ID said, hi, I'm Salman and I like you and was thinking of casting you in my next film, Kick 2, considering you've already wrecked 15 years of my life and dropped 35 movies, there's no next film. Next करके मेरे 15 साल खराब किए तुम लोगों ने. So don't try those stunts with me. So I was thinking of casting you in my next film, but as you said that my brother was working with Isha, so that's why I can't take you because my family comes first and I can't hear any of it when you accuse my family. Okay, this is Sal Official, some Instagram handle. Okay, so this I got. That I can't take you because my family comes first and all that jazz. And then today, when I got up again in the morning, like I went to sleep only at 7 in the morning, I got up at around 7 in the evening, you know, because I've been really sick. I've been shooting the night shift every night for my vlogs. So when I got up in the morning, again, they're tricking me through the jinns, you know, they're showing me visuals of Salman Khan fucking me and trying to make me masturbate, which I did not. Instead, I started crying because I'm like, this is the game for 15 years now. I want to have a stable sex life, love life, and I can't keep on getting sucked into their game. Okay, this is 7 in the evening today when I woke up. And then I was crying because I refused to do as they were trying to turn me on and what they do all the time to me. I refused to masturbate. I was just crying. Then as soon as I wake up and I check my phone, as though it's the same man who's watching me, who's put the jinn in me, is trying these stunts. He sends me a direct message from that Sal Official Instagram handle. And he says that, बोला था ना, सोनाक्षी का बाल भी बाका नहीं कर पाओगी तुम. मजा आया ना, रुलाया ना. So it's like literally he's watching me and sending me these direct messages on Instagram to sexually harass me. Now, these people have raped me. They've done everything to satiate their lust and their ego using me as a toy by putting these jinns in me for 15 years now. And I'm supposed to sit here and tolerate this ego game that they've made it out to be. Do you think I'm supposed to be sitting here and tolerating this shit? Absolutely not. Okay, so the whole deal is that you guys are here with me because you have to tell me that who do you think is doing all this? And in all probabilities, it's Shatrughan Sinha, because he's the one who's raped me and prostituted me within his circles. So in all probabilities, he's the one whose dick, whose ego is on fire, that how dare Pooja Mishra challenge us. Remember all these messages I used to get on Messenger and on Instagram saying that, I'm going to kill your mother, then I'm going to kill you, and you're going to be impregnated, and your kid is going to be aborted the way it was in Nepal and all this jazz. Using the same language which they were forcing me to use in my lives, that Moot Ka Paani, Choot Ka Paani and all that shit. Using that same language. I've sent screenshot of that also to a lot of my daily chatters on direct message. So it's like this bunch of people who are hell-bent on wrecking me and making sure Sonakshi gets all that I deserve. And this is something they've been doing to me for 15 years. So I'm going to have none of it. Okay, guys? Now I'm going to tell you more. So today, again, they sexually harassed me. And it was just to make sure that Sonakshi Sinha is in dabang. मैंने बोला था ना, Sonakshi Sinha का बाल भी बाका नहीं कर पाओगी. मजा आया रोक के. Like they're torturing me sexually and then they're sending me this message on top of that. Can you imagine? Okay, that's not all. All the filthy, cheap, down market, like I said, that they not only raped me, but they circulated me amongst their circle using jinns, making me unconscious, getting me raped, by their Mai-Baap, Salman Khan and his family, as well as the other people who wanted to sleep with me, like Narangs and Doot. And do you know, they took money for it? They took money for putting jinns in me and getting me raped by these lustful animals. The money was going to them, the people who were putting jinns in me. Okay? All using jinns and black magic in an unconscious state. It took me hypnotherapy, clinical hypnotherapy sessions to realize what they were doing to me all this while. And who all were they circulating me to? And when I asked Viandut this once, I'm talking about around 2008 when I'd gone to his office, the very last time I saw him, he had told me Poonam does this. वो जादूगरनी है, वो जिन डाल के ये सब गंदगी करती है, वो कुछ भी करेगी. Then they kept implanting wrong information in my head by jinns, saying that Malaika has ruined my career, when indeed the truth is that it's Sonakshi, Shatrughan and Poonam's greed, jealousy and envy that has ruined my career. They misused their good relations with Salman Khan's family to suffocate me and rob me of 35 movies in their lust for money and power. So this both the families were doing together, I'm told. Because the movies were getting robbed and going to Salman Khan's circle of girlfriends. So that I need to understand that they were obviously doing this in tandem with each other. In fact, you remember the durian furniture campaign when Poonam got so jealous seeing me in the papers that she demanded hafta from me of furnitures. Which when I refused to give, she started splashing another furniture campaign in competition with mine of Tangent Furniture, featuring Bruna Abdullah, who I think at that time was dating Salman Khan. So you see, what was all that? What was all that? Jealousy, greed, what else? Now, when I got to... Okay, hold on. Another thing that happened today. When I was editing the vlogs on Bigg Boss Season 5, only the links mentioning how Shonali, wanted to hog up the kitchen. That is, again, an analogy, a metaphor for male attention. She kept me forcibly out of the kitchen as she wanted to hoard it alone. That is male attention and healthy sex life and all that jazz. That particular clip would get shortened. Like I whatever dialogue I'm saying in that link won't come out completely. It would just get shortened. It's a 22-second clip, but it would become 11 seconds in the phone that I'm using. So in all probabilities, it is Sonakshi who's hacked the phone. Let me tell you. The other one. So isn't it obvious? It's this thief Sonakshi who kept me bottled up sexually all these years, along with her family, of course, to travel the world and enjoy the best of life, aping me and being Pooja Mishra herself and spreading the same disease to Malaika and all these people. They all are guilty of the same crime of aping me and plagiarizing me. Do you know of a bigger cock-hungry desperado? Then after 2009, they started this whole Isha campaign. Yeah, wherein they usurped my house in Mumbai, where they harassed me every single day. I'm talking about 401 Windsor. Every single day, 1 million harassments, along with Love and Kush. Because I went to an investigation agency and I said, who was the person who used to come at 3 o'clock at night in the apartment above and hit the flush? Who was the person who used to come and ring my bell 1 million times at 4 in the morning? In Windsor Towers, I used to wake up and come charging out to the door and they used to run away and all I could hear was giggles. And also, copy my vacation pictures, come inside my house in my absence and steal my things like clothes, shoes, watches, and had in all probabilities installed cameras there as well. That's how they stole 35 movies of mine. Now this camera also suspect Timmy Narang and his family. I'll tell you why. Because they used to watch me. Who used to watch me in 401 Windsor? Either it was Shatrughan or it was Narang. Because I called a detective called KK and I told him to scan my own house. And he said that, Marvi Beck, the makeup artist, is having the same problem. Somebody's put hidden cameras in her house. And when she actually spent a lot of money and got it deeply investigated, she got to know it's her ex-husband who wants to keep tabs on her and doesn't want to see her succeed or earn money.